Hi friends, welcome to Accurately Accounts. I am Soumya here. In this video, I am going to explain the PO Board March 2016 question paper problem. Now let us see the question. From the following balance sheet and receipts and payment account of Ganesh Education Trust Udupi, we need to prepare the income and expenditure account and the balance sheet. Now let us see the old balance sheet, that is the balance sheet of 31st March 2014. Below the liabilities, outstanding office expenses are given. So this is the last year's outstanding office expenses. We need to minus in the expenditure side. Then bank loan is given, which is a liability. Capital fund is given. It is a capital item. We need to treat it below the liability side of the balance sheet. Now coming to the assets, the first one is cash in hand, which we are not going to treat anywhere because this is the opening balance of the cash. Next one, we have furniture, which is an asset. Buildings, asset. Sports materials assets and library books are given, that is also an asset. So all these assets we need to treat it below the balance sheet asset side. Now let us see the receipts and payment account. Below the receipts again we can find the opening balance of cash, which we are not considering. Then we have subscriptions, which are treated as incomes. We have entrance fees and donations followed by each other. So here according to the adjustments, the entrance fees and donation need to be capitalized 50% and the remaining 50% need to be treated as revenue. So we need to treat it below both the income and expenditure as well as below the balance sheet. Next we have income, that is the interest received. So as I told you, it is one of the receipt, we need to treat it below the incomes. Now coming to the payments, so the first payment is office expenses, we need to treat it below the expenditure. And we have adjustments related to the office expenses, we need to treat it accordingly. Then we have postage, expenditure, printing, expenditure, salary, that is also an expenditure, purchase of books. So this is an additional books purchased, so we need to treat it below the assets. Say suppose if there is any depreciation, then we need to consider this balance for calculation of depreciation. Then we have bank loan paid. So here bank loan paid is given. We need to minus this balance from the actual bank loan in the liability side of the balance sheet. So this is a different adjustment what we can observe in the problem. And then we have subscriptions to newspaper. This is treated as one of the expenditure. And the closing balance of cash is given, which we need to treat it below the assets. Now let us see the adjustments. The first adjustment is subscriptions outstanding rupees 5,000. So this is the current year's outstanding subscription. We need to add it to the balance of subscriptions in the income and expenditure account. One more time we need to treat it below the asset side of balance sheet. Subscriptions received in advance, so it is treated below the income side of income and expenditure account. We need to minus this from the balance of subscription one time, and one more time we need to show it below the liability side of balance sheet because incomes received in advance is a liability. Salary prepaid, we need to minus this from the balance of salary. We need to subtract this from the balance of salary in the income and expenditure account expenditure side. And one more time, we need to treat it below the asset side of balance sheet. Again, the adjustment says capitalize 50% of entrance fees and 100% of donation. So here 50% of entrance fees need to be capitalized and donation 100% we need to treat it as capital. So before I said both 50%, I am extremely sorry. It is 50% entrance fees we need to capitalize and donation 100%. So 50% of entrance fees once we need to treat it below the income and expenditure account, one more time below the balance sheet. But when it comes to donations, directly we are adding this balance of donations to the capital fund in the liability side of the balance sheet. Then depreciate building by 10% per annum is given. So this depreciation we need to consider below the expenditure side of income and expenditure account once, and one more time we need to reduce it from buildings below the asset side of balance sheet. Now you can see the format of income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2015. So first let us record all the expenditure. According to the problem, the first expenditure is office expenses. So we have an adjustment related to the office expenses. So let us consider that. To office expenses. In the inner column, the balance is 22,000. There is an outstanding office expenses given in the old balance sheet, that is the last year's balance sheet. So we need to minus that outstanding office expenses for the last year, the previous year you can write it as PY, previous year. So amounted to rupees 5,000. So the net balance of office expenses is 17,000. After the office expenses, the next expenditure is postage. So 2 postage, rupees 100, and then we have printing, 2 printing. The balance of printing according to the problem is 500, and then we have salary. We have an adjustment related to the salary, so I am writing the balance of salary in the inner column, which is 25,000, and the adjustment says that there is a prepaid salary, so we need to minus the prepaid salary, and the balance of prepaid salary is 2,500, so the net balance of salary will be 22,500. So after the salary, the next expenditure is subscription to newspaper. 2 subscriptions to newspaper. The balance of subscriptions to newspaper is 600 rupees. The last expenditure according to the problem is depreciation on building. So let us record depreciation on building. 2 depreciation on building. The book value of buildings is 70,000 and rate of depreciation is 10% per annum. So the balance of depreciation is rupees 7,000. So these are the expenditures which we have considered from the problem. Now let us record the incomes. So the first income according to the problem is subscriptions. By subscriptions, again we need to write the balance of subscriptions in the inner column because we have 2 adjustments related to the subscriptions in the given problem. So 50,000 is the balance of subscriptions. Now let us add the outstanding subscriptions for the current year. CY stands for current year. So the balance of outstanding subscription for the current year is 10,000. So the gross balance will increase to 60,000. Then we have subscriptions received in advance. Subscriptions received in advance, and the balance of subscriptions received in advance is 5,000 rupees. The net balance of subscription will be 55,000. After the subscription, the next income is entrance fees, and according to this particular problem, half of the entrance fees need to be treated as revenue and the remaining half need to be treated as capital. So by entrance fees, the balance of entrance fees is 8,000 and half of 8,000 will amount to rupees 4,000. The last income according to the problem is interest. So by interest, the balance of interest is 5,000 rupees. Now let us balance and find out the difference whether it is surplus or deficit. So if you see this income and expenditure account, it is very clear the credit balance is higher than the debit balance. So even for this problem, we get the surplus. 64,000 is the total. The same total we need to write it on the other side also. 64,000, and the difference amount we need to call as surplus. To surplus, transfer to capital fund. If you want, you can mention within the bracket as difference, and the surplus according to the calculation is 16,300. Now the format of balance sheet is ready. Let us begin with writing the liabilities. So according to this particular problem, we have the subscriptions received in advance as first liability. So let us record it. Subscriptions received in advance. Income received in advance is always treated as liability. The balance is 5,000 rupees. Then we have bank loan, and there is an adjustment also related to the bank loan. Not exactly the adjustment, it is given below the receipt and payment account. So the balance of bank loan is 35,000. I am writing this balance in the inner column because there is a repayment to the bank loan. So minus loan paid minus loan paid, and the balance is 5,000 rupees. The net balance of loan will become 30,000 now. So 35,000 was the actual amount payable. After paying 5,000 rupees, the net balance will become 30,000. Now let us record the capital items. First, we need to take the balance of opening capital fund. According to the problem, the opening capital fund is 1,20,000. We need to add half of entrance fees. We have already calculated the entrance fees 50%, which will come to 4,000 rupees. And then according to the problem, we need to add 100% of donations, that is the complete balance of donations we are capitalizing. So the balance of donations 12,000, and then we have the surplus to add here. The balance of surplus just now we have calculated, which is 16,300. Now the closing capital fund balance is 1,52,300. Now let us record the assets. So the first asset as usual is a closing balance of cash. What we need to consider here, cash in hand, and according to this problem the cash in balance is 26,800. Then we need to consider the library books. Library books. The opening balance of library books is 30,000, and then the additional purchases which happened during the year is 10,000, and the total balance of the library books will become 40,000 to the outer column. Next one, we have the sports materials. Without any adjustments, we can write the balance as it is. Sports materials, the balance is 20,000. And then we have the furniture. Again, there is no adjustment related to the furniture, so we can write the net balance as it is in the outer column, which is 25,000. After that, we have buildings, and we have depreciation to the buildings. So we can record the balance of buildings in the inner column, which is 70,000, and 10% depreciation already we have calculated, which has amounted to rupees 7,000, and to the outer column the balance will be 63,000. This is the net balance of buildings. Then we have only one more adjustment remaining, that is outstanding subscription. The adjustment related to the subscription is outstanding subscription for the current year. So which is 10,000 rupees, and we also have prepaid salary. So the expenditures paid in advance, we always treat it as an asset. So prepaid salary we need to treat here below the assets. Prepaid salary 2,500. Now if we add both the sides, it should give the same balance. The total of balance sheet is 1,87,300. Hope my videos are very much useful to you people. For any improvement, for any kind of suggestion, for any kind of queries, kindly feel free to approach me. Kindly subscribe, like, and share my channel Accurately Accounts, and please do follow. Thank you.